This is Talk Business and Politics with Roby Brock.
Welcome to today's Talk Business and Politics Daily. I am joined by Wes Brown of Talk Business and Politics for a little 4 minutes, 4 questions.
All right.
We're going to see how good you are today. So I'm asking
go.
all the questions
You're
today,
asking all
buddy.
the questions because I'm writing all the stories. That's why.
All right. Medical marijuana. We are coming up on a September 18th deadline. We are seeing a flurry of activity here coming into the home stretch. What should Arkansans be watching for?
Well, we've got 22 dispensary applications so far and over about a dozen cultivation pot growing facilities. So over the next few weeks, we should see those applications continue to come in. I think it'll probably double that number once once they come in, and after that, then it's going to be kind of a quiet period where the commission, the Arkansas Medical Marijuana Commission, discusses those applications because they've got to get it down to 32 dispensaries.
Do you think there will be more applications than there will be
for the dispensaries?
Okay, for the permits that could be issued.
Yeah, but for the pot growing facilities, it's going to be a real big competition for those because there's only up to five spots.
Okay, we'll see how that plays out there.
All
right, news of somewhat note, Amazon looking to build a new headquarters. Little Rock's mayor Facebooks from China that Little Rock plans to get in the mix on this. My question to you is, Little Rock's chances for an Amazon headquarters, realistic, long shot, or Hail Mary?
Hail Mary. I mean,
Tell me why.
Well, if you go and look at the RFP out there, the first is that the central hub of it has to have at least 1 million in that core area, 1 million people.
You got to draw a big radius around Little Rock to get 1 million.
Right, and the other is a viable transit system. Little Rock's transit system is mediocre at best. And the other issue, of course, is the one that we've always faced, is the workforce issue. 50,000 workers is the Amazon hub supposed to hire. So, and those are going to be mostly high-tech jobs. And how are we going to fulfill that number, 50,000? That's the size of a small city in Arkansas.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to defend Little Rock's mass transit. I think it's a good mass transit. It's just limited in terms of its scope and size. It's not going to go an hour outside of Little Rock to grab that 1 million population.
When the last time you rode on transit?
It would have been an event downtown, probably in the spring. So
we'll try it and see.
Okay. Wells Fargo, you've written a few stories on Wells Fargo and a new controversy involving them related to more of this deceit and fraud.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago they announced that there was 1.4 million unauthorized accounts that have been opened. But in Arkansas, the issue is they started a program, their car loans. They provide car loans to a lot of Arkansas consumers, but they were also adding insurance policy onto, but you have to notify a customer before you do it. They were doing it without the customer's knowledge. And that number, there's a number out there, but we don't know it. It could be in the thousands, could be in the hundreds, but Wells Fargo won't tell us, state insurance department officials saying they're looking into it, but they won't tell us a number. So we don't know how many people are affected. But
Current investigation, though.
Right.
It could be thousands.
Could be thousands.
Yeah. All right. Hurricanes. We got a bunch of them hitting the United States. We got Texas pounded by Harvey, Florida pounded by Irma. This has had a ripple effect in Arkansas, at least on gas prices, if not in other ways.
Yeah, there's gas prices. You're going to see that gas prices are going to continue to be around the $2.40, $2.50 range in Arkansas. Arkansas is still one of the lowest states in terms of gas prices, but we're not going to see that price come down from now until the end of the year. Another thing that's going to be a big issue is insurance for cars because there's 500,000 cars in Houston that are going to be coming onto the market, and it's going to impact not only the used car market, but also the new car market and also the insurance market for those.
Tell me how you think it's going to impact the new and the used car market. Is it going to be because there's going to be a bunch of damaged cars in the system and people are going to have to be careful, or they're going to scrap those and it could rejuvenate some new car sales, which have been lagging?
Yeah, the new car sales have been lagging, but what I think is just going to impact where you're going to see those cars in the market. And I think it's going to have a lagging effect on the new car sales because you're going to see more used car sales. And that other issue that you raised in terms of how it's going to impact the auto insurance market, I think really what you're going to see is that the car insurance prices are, the auto insurance prices are going to go up.
Got to make up that money they're about to dole out. So.
Yeah, it's going to double, I think.
All right, he's Wes Brown. He writes for Talk Business and Politics. You can catch his work 3 times a day at talkbusiness.net. Thanks for being here.
Wow.
I appreciate you. That's all for today's program. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Roby Brock. We'll see you next time.
Right.
Arkansas Electric Cooperative Corporation provides electric energy across 2/3 of Arkansas. This is an exciting time in our energy history, with incredible progress being made in renewable energy and storage technologies. As our energy portfolio continues to diversify, we'll maintain an all-the-above strategy to provide reliable and affordable electricity. Ever since the first light bulbs were placed in our members' homes, the electric cooperatives have been the solutions provider for our members, and we want to continue that well into the future.
Each day, the promise of our nation begins again. Arkansas and America, moving forward. I help make that promise a reality. It's not for everyone, but people everywhere depend on us.
Oh, I love you too, sweetie.
Trucking delivers, or everything stops. And that's what drives me.